Hey, sweeties. How's everybody been? I haven't seen you in a few weeks because I have been in Romania and Budapest, Hungary on a mission trip. As most of you know, I was a teacher forever. And once you're a teacher, you're always a teacher. It's kind of like a cheerleader. I was to be a cheerleader forever too. But now, since I retired in 21, I'm a short-term missionary and I teach all over the world. And I just basically tell them how much Jesus loves them. But I also teach the children ballet, and we do an art show. And this time, we even did macrame classes for the boys, and they loved it. I mean, they absolutely loved it. They made the coolest keychains for their backpacks, and I just love finding more and more and more things that make the children feel really good about themselves and that broaden their horizons on what all they're capable of. Because sometimes, sweeties, when you go to we have went to some really remote villages that the children, I don't know, would have had the opportunity to even learn ballet or learn any kind of the arts if someone, hadn't been willing to come have fun with them for a couple of weeks. And I do see it that way, honey. I just love, and I mean love, helping every single child realize how special they are. I know I've told you guys before, we cannot change the world. But if you can make a child feel differently about themselves, in a way, you did change the world for them. There was a silly thing. There was a poster when I was young, and it just had, that boy throwing the starfish back into the ocean. There was starfish all over the beach. And somebody walked up and said, "Quit wasting your time. You're not making any difference." And he threw that one in, and he looked at the guy and he said, "I made a big difference to that one." And sweeties, that's the way you have to see things. You have to not get discouraged by what you can't do, but be so encouraged and excited by what you can do. Because all of us can do something every day. Every day. I've only been home for 4 days, and I've already had the opportunity to very much encourage a young server where I was having lunch, who I could tell was kind of having a hard day. And then a lady that waited on me at a thrift shop yesterday. I could just tell she'd had such a hard day. Breaks my heart. And I said, "Hey, sweetie," I said, "I sure do appreciate you today." I said, "I found several things today that are going to benefit other people and a couple of things for myself." I said, "But you blessed me today." And she said, "Oh my goodness." She said, "I have had the crappiest day." She said, "And I needed to hear that so bad." And I thought, we all do, honey. We all do. But please, please, please. I have a meme on my phone. Every time I open my phone, it just says, "I will positively impact everyone I come in contact with today." And remember, sweeties, that starts at home. If it doesn't start in your heart with Jesus and then filter out to your home, it can't filter out to other family and friends. It has to start with a great foundation. So, I hope that all of you are having such a great week. I just wanted to check in because I had been gone for quite a while, like truly quite a while. But the work was so great. So great. And if it's the Lord's will, and if we can raise the money, we really, really hope to go back in just like 2 more months. And then we're going to do the end of the year ballet recital and the end of the year art show. And do you want to hear my idea for the art show? Okay. This just last week, their focus in school was winter weather. So I focused on Van Gogh's Starry, Starry Night, and I did a snowman painting with swirls where it had the Van Gogh look. So for the spring, if I get to go back, I'm going to do the Van Gogh sunflower painting. And we're going to use the swirls, you know, the swirls that he used in almost all of his artwork. And at the top of every page, school-wide, it will say, let the sun, S-O-N, flower in you. Let the sun flower in you today. Make a difference today. Make up your mind that today is the day that you are grateful and happy. And sweetie, no matter what's going on in your life, and believe me, we've had our share, even recently, you can choose, honey. You can choose to be joyful. Some days it's easier than others. That's the truth. But I'm not going to give one day away. Not one. Because they're all so precious. Just like you. You are so precious too. Just think, sweetie. Always remember that Jesus loved you enough to come to earth and die for you. How special is that? Mwah! I hope you have like the greatest weekend. The greatest one ever. Remember, you really can make a difference today. And when you do, sweetie, it comes directly home, I promise. It's the greatest, greatest way to live. To live in the freedom of knowing I'm going to give him control, and then I'm just going to wake up happy and do the best I can that day. I'm going to try to be a good steward with my health. I'm going to try to be a good steward with my joy. I'm going to try to be a good steward with my finances. I'm just going to go forward and do the best I can and be genuinely happy and joyful and thankful. And I'm going to look for other people that I can do the same. Get them to see how great they are. Oh, sweeties. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please keep coming to Love Out Loud with Lisa. Please keep telling your friends. I want to grow so bad. I have no agenda. It benefits me nothing, except it's a joy to do it. But I just want to encourage other people so much. I love you all so much. And now I will talk to you next week. Love you. Bye, sweeties.